My name is Jim MacDonald. I went to the Collegiate for 1962-3 and 63-64 for grade 11 and grade 12. People have asked me, why did I make the gift that I made, the significant gift? And that wasn't my first gift or donation. It was one of many over the years. I was fortunate enough to have my life, maybe not to be too overdramatic, saved or changed by Dean Lauren Tomlinson accepting me to restart my high school career, which had been, to say the least, checkered in the past. I think the fundraising of the Collegiate is important unto itself, but it's also part of the foundation's fundraising efforts, and that's the key part. Is in the past, the Collegiate really was treated as just a side event by the university's administration, United College or the U of W, which is why I joined the Board of Regents in the first place, because I knew that the Collegiate wasn't getting proper representation, and now they are, and now they're getting the full support of the administration directly and indirectly, and directly through the foundation. Since the 2003, when the major $5 million fundraising efforts began for the Collegiate, which we achieved with some efforts, I might add, there's been over 500 students that have received bursaries from the Collegiate or via the foundation. That's over I think it's $1.5 million, and there's still the 1.6 million will go out over the next number of years. But there's the major bursary is endowed, so it'll continue going forever. Unfortunately, the cost of education continues to go up, and so we have to raise more money, not necessarily for more students than they're already receiving, but each, when I was going to the Collegiate, I think the tuition was about $1,200. When I started making donations, it was $2,000, and then it became $3,000. Well, now it's between $9,000 and $10,000. That's a lot of money for anyone to come up with. And so, the fundraising is a very important aspect of supporting the bursaries. And I might add, my sole purpose has always been to raise money for bursaries, not scholarships. Not because scholarships don't reward academic performance, which they do, but if I had been dependent on demonstrated scholastic ability prior to getting into the Collegiate, and if I'd needed monetary support, scholarships would have been totally out of the question. Bursaries were the only answer. And the inner city kids, which are receiving this bursary support, either inner city or students of single parents, whatever, immigrants coming over, they don't necessarily have the demonstrated scholastic ability. Some of them do, some of them don't. But bursaries to me is still the main, my main object. I'm no longer involved with the foundation or the Board of Regents, but obviously I still have a more than a passing interest in what goes on. If most alumni, graduates of the Collegiate, could give $10, $20, $30, you add that up with the thousands of students that have gone, and that's giving back. It's not giving back more than you can afford or more than you're appreciative of. It's giving back what you think it's worth. And when I made my major donation, which was $1 million, why $1 million? Well, it sort of got a certain cachet to it. I said at that time, and I meant it, I said, this isn't indicative of my wealth, it's indicative of my gratitude. So I think serving on the foundation board is a responsibility, but it's also an honor, and I hope other people will continue to contribute.